The market's been volatile the last couple of weeks, and I just want to reset your expectations for what to expect with the stock market. I think that wrong expectations about the stock market can lead to discontent, and then discontent leads to unnecessary suffering and unnecessary worry. So let's look at what has happened recently with the stock market and also what has happened over the last 20 years, maybe to give you some perspective. This chart is looking at the Russell 3000 index, which is basically an index that represents 96% of the United States investable stock market. And so you can see in the last 20 years, there has not been a year where there has not been some intra-year volatility. So back in 2004, we see that for an annual basis, the market ended up 12%, but there was an 8% decline at one point. So 8%, 7, 8, 10, look at these declines. Negative 49, 27, 16, 20, 10, 6, 8, 12, 11, 3, 20, and on and on. But over the last 20 years, there have only been 3 years where the returns for the year have been negative. So experiencing some intra-year volatility would be normal. Now, if we look at the Russell 3000 index as of right now, year to date, from the peak here on July 16th, the index is currently down about 7%. So the intra-year decline right now is about 7%. But year to date, the Russell 3000 index is positive 9.53%. The key to having a good investment strategy in retirement or as you're preparing for retirement is, number one, you want to be broadly diversified. You want to use asset allocation and diversification to your benefit. Number two, you want to have a really good financial plan that you're working from. You want to have the correct philosophy in terms of thinking about how the market works. And you really want to think in terms of decades, not days. So if you're 60 years old or 55 years old, there's a good chance you're going to live to 90. So if you've got a 30-year time horizon, you really shouldn't be overly concerned with what's happening with these short-term fluctuations. And I think that just by having some perspective about how the market works, it will give you some peace of mind for what to expect going forward. Anyways, I hope you found this helpful. Thanks so much.